Hi, my name's Suraba. I'm a clinical psychologist and I work for Croydon CAMS. And I think this year has been a really, really challenging year with COVID and the impact of that. And it's really made me think about what's important to me. And there's a few things that I wanted to bring up today, really. I guess for me, one of the things that first came to mind thinking about what's important to me is my family and friends and connecting with people I care about and love has been really, really important. And I think it's been really something that we've all had to think about differently. So for me, it's meant thinking about having video chats with friends and family. It's meant booking them in and almost like when I'm having conversations, thinking about the next time I connect, because I find that helps keep the contact going. I found that really helpful. Also things like just doing within the restrictions what is possible. So meeting friends and family in parks and going for walks, I found really, really important. Just having those moments when you've had a week where you've not really been out much at all has been really important for my own well-being, I think. And I think that ties into just well-being for me and mental health are also other areas that are really important to me. So I think like I have definitely had to focus on that a lot more. I think at the beginning of lockdown, thinking about my own well-being, I was one of those people that actually managed to do more exercise and was doing really well. And then that soon dropped off and I stopped doing as much as I wanted to be doing. But actually, it's changed over lockdown. So more recently, in the last few months, I'm doing more yoga, more meditation, because I find that being on the screen for such a long part of the day at home working has an impact on me. So I almost try and have time to just disconnect from any screen when I finish the working day, and I find that just replenishes me a little bit. So I try and keep that up. I've really noticed a difference from doing that. And also just sitting, I find yoga really helps me. It's something I've done since I was 18. And it's just something that I always think has a huge impact. And I think one of the advantages of working at home is I can do it in the morning before I log on. So just for 5 or 10 minutes, and it really has helped me think about continue to focus on well-being and that part of being things being important to me. I think other things in terms of what else is important to me, I think keeping focused on like my future, thinking about hopes and dreams. Something that I always am passionate about is travel, and this year's made that obviously very difficult. So having hopes and dreams and thinking about, well, when can I next go traveling? What's realistic and where would I like to go? How would that look like? And thinking about kind of hopes for the future. So although it's hard to plan, but just still having ideas about it really helps me keep going. So one of the places I want to go next is New Zealand. So we'll see when I manage to do that, but it's definitely something I'm thinking about. Um, yeah, so I think those
That's
are the main things for me.
great. Thank you for sharing that. So there's quite a few things there that's important to you, particularly during the last few months. You spoke about connecting with others, your family and friends, and booking in video chats as well, just like some of, I suppose, your appointments, and keeping connected and staying in contact, but meeting family and friends in parks as well, because it's almost like you have to adjust. And it's really important for your well-being, exercising, and yoga as well. Said you've been doing it since 18 and something that you've done a long time, which is helpful. And disconnecting from your screen as well,
Mm.
even just before work. So just a few minutes sometimes it's not a long thing, but also being hopeful and holding on to hope and thinking what your dreams about a future, and you'll get there and seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. But thank you very much for taking the time to speak to me today, and
You're
sharing
welcome.
your story.
No
Thank
problem at all.
you.
Thank you.